Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. I used all drugstore products, all inexpensive products to create this look, and I absolutely love how it turned out. This is one of my go-to looks when I want a full glam makeup look with lots of glitter, with lots of highlight, and a really nice base that will last the whole night if I'm going out or something. So this look is perfect, and I feel like a lot of people will get a lot of use out of this, and also the products I'm mentioning here. If you want to see how I got this look using a bunch of affordable makeup products, just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off with some primer. For primer today, I'm going to be using a bit of a combo just because, you know, we need that long-lasting glam look. So I'm going to start off with my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. If you've been following me for a while, you know this is one of my favorites. It really just fills in those pores and creates a nice canvas for your makeup. And I'm only applying this to the center of my skin where I have those more enlarged pores. By the way, my skin right now is kind of awful. I've been getting a bunch of small little breakouts, and I've been doing quite a few masks today, so that's why my skin is so red. I've just been kind of stressed these last few weeks, but you know, good skincare routine to make it bounce back, so it'll be back in no time, I know that for sure. Next, I'm going to be grabbing my L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. This one right here is amazing if you want a very long-lasting makeup look. It gives a nice matte base so that you don't have to worry about your makeup getting oily, and then therefore, because it kind of keeps the oils down, it will last longer on your skin. Alright, so we can move on right into foundation actually. I'm going to be using the Maybelline 24-Hour Superstay Full Coverage Foundation today. This one right here is amazing for long-lasting glam looks. It will give you full coverage, but it will last a very, very long time on the skin. If you don't like heavy makeup, I wouldn't recommend this one right here because it can feel a bit heavy, but it looks really nice on the skin. If you want something a little bit lighter in texture, I'd go with like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. If you want something a little lighter that still gives you that coverage. So I'm just going to be putting this on a brush, about a pump and a half, and this is a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I kind of want to do something like different with my hair. I was thinking of like doing a balayage or something, but I'm not sure. I'm so like scared to do anything with it, because I like it. Like, I like what I have now, like the dark, all dark, everything the same type of look. But I feel like I've had this hair for so long and I just want to kind of switch it up a little bit, if you know what I mean. What do you guys think? I was also thinking of like changing up my haircut, because I just get like trimmed straight across, so it's all the same, like it all comes down to the same length. But I'm thinking of getting some layers or something. I'm not sure. I'm still undecided, but we'll see what I choose. If you have any suggestions of like small changes I could do, nothing too drastic, let me know down below. Alright, so now what I'll be doing is taking a bit more foundation, and I'm actually going to be using this as a concealer, so go right under the eyes and on top of my eyelids to conceal any veining. Lately, surprisingly, I have not been using concealer. Like, I haven't used concealer in probably like 2 weeks now, which is kind of crazy because I was always using concealer. I actually did a very glam look last night for an event, and I did not use any concealer, and I've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know, I just haven't been needing I just haven't found a need for it when I can just use foundation on my lids and then layer the foundation where I need more coverage. So now that I have a good layer of that on, I'm gonna be grabbing my sponge right here with a bit of the foundation, and I'm gonna be building this up where I would usually apply a layer of concealer. I'm gonna be using the foundation instead. The reason I've been doing this is I find foundation actually lasts longer on the skin than a concealer does, and I haven't been loving that like super bright under eye lately. I've kind of been liking the all over same tone type look, so I think that's so much easier, and then it's just an extra step in my makeup routine that I can just full on skip and don't have to worry about. yeah, I honestly love how this foundation looks on the skin. It's beautiful. It layers very well, gives me extremely great coverage, and it looks very smooth on the skin. Lasts a long time, as the name suggests, 24 hours. I'm not sure if it actually lasts 24 hours, but I do get a full day all the way into the night type look out of this, so it's a great one. Next, we have to set this all down. I'm going to be using my Coty Airspun powder. When I want full glam, this is the powder I reach for just because it locks in your makeup so nicely. Like, this is a heavy powder, but you will not have to worry about any shine poking through or any creasing. So I'm just going to dip my sponge in there, and I'm going to press this like so, and then bring it down. So I'm going to be pretty matte right now, and that scares a lot of people because they're like, oh my gosh, that is so much powder, and then it looks so cakey, and it will for a few minutes. But don't worry, I go in with a lot of setting spray so that it all melts together in the end. I did this exact combination last night, or really anytime I'm going out somewhere and I'm gonna be dancing and sweating and everything. I use this powder and I go in really heavy-handed at first. And then I don't have to touch up my makeup at all with any powder. Like, by the end of the night, I am still not like shiny, you know, which is awesome. So you don't really have to worry about touching up your makeup that much this way. So I'm really packing on that powder, especially on my eyelids to create a base for the eyeshadow. And this powder just really smooths everything out. Looks really nice on the skin, and then kind of blends with everything together. So it's just super messy. That's the one thing. Like, I have powder all over me right now, but totally worth it if you want a bomb makeup look. Just make sure you change into your outfit maybe after you do your makeup. Alright, so to finish off the face, we're going to go in with some bronzer. I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. This is perfect for a glam look. I just love the undertone of this. I love how smooth it looks on the skin. And for any glam look, I love just being bronzed. It's like my favorite. I think it really just adds dimension to the skin and it looks so pretty. So I do go a little heavier with the bronzer, but this one looks really smooth on the skin, so you don't have to worry about it looking bad. And then I'm gonna pinch my brush. You guys know this trick already from me if you've been watching. And I just do a quick contour on the nose. I don't like any harsh contouring, but I still like to have some. So this is a very easy way to achieve that look without doing contouring. There we go. We're all sculpted, but it still looks very nice and seamless. For blush, I'm going to be mixing two separate blushes. So I'm going to be taking Berry Amore from Milani. These are their baked blushes, some of my favorites. And I'm going to be using a Wet n Wild stipple brush. Oh, sorry. The last brush I was using for the bronzer was the e.l.f. complexion brush right here, and then I was using the Morphe highlighting contour sponge for my foundation and powder. Sorry, I totally forgot to mention tools there for a second, but I'm going to be going in with this brush pretty heavily actually with the blush today. And I love stipple brushes because they apply it very nicely onto the cheek. And I want a rosier color just to really make it pop. Blush is one of those things that will go away first, so I always go a little heavier handed with glam looks with the blush because I know it will fade faster. And then I'm going to be going in with just a touch of this one in the shade Dolce Pink. This one's really nice because it has some gold reflex in there, so I just think it adds such a nice touch to your look. Just a bit of shine, and it's so gorgeous. I love that. Look at that. Ooh. So pretty. Love that. For highlighter, I'm going to be going in with the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Golden Flower Crown. I love a gold, beautiful highlighter for any glam look. Just going to hit the cheekbones with this gold. Look how gorgeous that is. Like, so pretty. And it has like a luxurious texture to it, but it's only a few dollars, so that's amazing. Love balling on a budget. Look at that, so gorgeous. And then I'm going to top it off with the Milani Afterglow highlighter in the shade 01. This one has a really nice champagne icy tone to it. I'm going to be applying this right on the tops, right there, just to add that extra pop. How can you not love highlighter? Like, honestly. Ooh, so nice. Love that. Alright, so now I can start working on my eyes. I'm going to be going in with this e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. You guys know how much I love this. I've been using this for years. Mine's like missing a shadow, but it's okay. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, the third shade, with a Morphe M518. And I'm going to start working this into my crease. Just buffing it out, setting a nice transition shade. I'm going to be going in with another fluffy brush. This is the M441. It's very similar. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's a nice, like, kind of like a warm brown shade. Very, very pretty. And I'm going to be tapping this right on the outside of my eye and working to blend it up into the crease to deepen it a bit. And don't be afraid of any streaks right now because we're gonna just keep blending them out. I love using like browns with a bit of a warm color for more glam looks. I think they're so pretty. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brow brush. It's just like an angled little brush here, and I'm gonna dip into this dark brown shade right here. Tap off my brush a little. This is the part that I love for this look right here. So I'm gonna go right where I put like a winged liner, kind of stamp this brown shade right there, and then with the tip of the brush just wing it out, and then start connecting it and fluffing it into the rest of the eye look, really building up that outer dark shade. Doing it like this, you can skip eyeliner but still have that nice winged look, and I love this effect for glam looks because sometimes you don't want liner. Like sometimes you just don't want a wing liner, but you still want your eyes to have that long shape. This is a perfect way to do so. I'm going to take this Morphe M431 brush into that same brown shade, really build it up, and start building this on that outer corner because I want to really, really darken up the outer corner. I'm actually going to mix in some black too, and really deepen this outer corner up. Then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush, using that brown shade we were using before, using that to blend everything together. And then I'm going to go into the first shade we were using for our transition, and I'm really going to use this to fluff everything out so it's a perfect seamless blend. Alright, now we're going to highlight the brow bone. Take this pinky shade right here, just a matte shade, and highlight that brow bone. Alright, now for the lid, we're going to get into some fun glitters. So I have these Essence Metal Shock eyeshadows here. I've used these so much on my channel. I've done a whole review video that I can link down below for you guys. I'm going to take the shade Solar Explosion, which is this gorgeous gold shade. Let me show you. Ooh, so pretty. I use this all the time and I always get compliments on my eyeshadow looks when I use this. I'm going to be pretty careful with this because I kind of want to cut the crease. I'm going to do like a half cut crease, so making it very defined at the front. And then we're going to blend it in. So I'm just going to apply it like this. Kind of right past the middle of my lid. And then taking my finger, your finger is your best friend in this situation, and tapping it into the brown shade. This way you'll get the best blend with these Metal Shock eyeshadows. Boom. Look at that, so pretty. These are so nice. If you're looking for like an inexpensive dupe for like the Stila ones or anything, these are the way to go. Then I'm going to take the shade Stars and Stories. It's like a gorgeous rose gold shade. I love this one too. Let me show you. Oh, so pretty. And I'm going to apply this right on top. Because I don't want like rose gold or gold. I kind of want both. And tap it in. And then I'm going to take like a fluffy brush that I was using before with those brown shades, mixing them and using them to further blend right in the outer corner. Alright, now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take a brush here and start with the transition shade we used and buff that right under the eye. And then I'm going to take this brown shade. So really repeating all the shades we used on top, right on the bottom. And I'm really getting smoky down there with the lower lash line, as you can see. Really smoking it out. So I'm going to take that dark brown. And here I'm going to turn my brush and connect this wing like so. So it's very smoked out, and once we add lashes, the top will kind of balance out with the bottom, I promise. I'm gonna go do this look on the other eye, and I'll be right back so we can finish up this makeup look. Alright, so I am back and both eyes are done. As you can see, this look is super smoky, but because we use those natural tones, I think it still looks very, very nice. I love like the shape of it and the deepness and everything, and it's actually pretty easy to do, and I only used a few shades and you know, a few brushes and my fingers to blend in the glitter. So I think it's super easy to do, and it's not super technical or precise really, so I really like this look. I'm going to be using this Voluminous X Fibre mascara. I'm going to be using the #1 side. It's actually like the primer side, but it's black, and I like using this on my top lashes because it's super thin, so it just works perfectly. Since we're going to be applying falsies, and then I don't want it to look like really different from the falsies, so it just helps blend them in. I'm actually going to apply this #1 side on the bottom too, just because it separates the lashes really nicely. Now for lashes, I'm going to be using the Eyelure Luxe Baroque Mink Effect lashes. I don't know if that's how you pronounce them, but I'll have them linked down below. This is what they look like right here. Super fluffy, super wispy, so they're really going to go with this elongated, winged out look that we did. So pretty, and they do have that faux mink effect to them, so I think they look so nice with this type of eye look, just because they're so fluffy and wispy. I love it so much. And the band on these lashes feels so high-end, and they look very high-end. Like, I've worn these lashes and I've gotten so many compliments from people, or people ask me, what lashes are you wearing? They look so nice, like super expensive, and I'm like, they are $10 from Ulta, so I highly recommend Eyelure lashes, especially like the luxe ones. And I'm just gonna be using my Duo lash glue here. Like, look how pretty they are, you know, like they're so fluffy and beautiful. I love them so much. Just love these so much. They're actually, I'm obsessed with these lashes. Alright, so now that the eyes and face is all complete, we can just finish this whole look off with some lips. For lips today, I'm going to be going in with this Milani Liquid lipstick in the shade Sweetie, #29. I think this shade is a really nice nude, so it goes really nicely with this look and the colors we used on the eyes and like the blush and everything. And a liquid lipstick is going to be nice because you can eat with it and stuff, and it won't come off. I also forgot to mention about the glitter eyeshadows I used. Those last such a long time on the eyes, so love that. And then I'm going to mix in the shade 10 from Milani to make this lip look a little more cool tone. Love these two shades, and I love mixing them as well. And I think I'm going to keep the lips matte. I don't think I'm going to apply a gloss. Kind of like how the eyes and the skin is so glowy, but then the lips are really, really matte. And I'm just going to use my Catrice Prime and Fine Multi Fixing Spray. Alright guys, so here is the finished Glam drugstore makeup look. I absolutely love this look. I think it's so gorgeous, like literally just very, very flattering on the skin. I think it still looks really like pretty, but it's still very glamorous at the same time. So I really love the colors in it. I love how affordable these products are and how well they perform to create this look right here. So this is a go-to look for me when I need something full glam. So I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!